In recent years, the smallest country in continental America is becoming the country with the greatest dreams and hopes in all of Latin America. With impressive photography, a warm climate, volcanoes, lakes, mountains, and beaches. This is El Salvador. It is one of the fastest growing tourist destinations in the world, opening its doors to the world so that people can experience its dream sunsets, its landscapes, its culture and its history. In recent years, El Salvador is experiencing a political and economic revolution, which is very polarizing for many, criticized by certain sectors, but also greatly admired by millions of Latin Americans who see a radical change in its reality. The country that was one of the most dangerous in the world a few years ago is now a very popular place and visited by millions of foreigners every year, demonstrating its social change in security. A social phenomenon that is difficult to understand and worth visiting to learn about its new reality. In addition to its landscapes and its still developing tourist offer, it still allows you to enjoy its folklore, its essence, identity and its naturalness without there being much external influence that inevitably affects the tourist development of all the most popular destinations. Without a doubt, the attractions in landscapes and natural resources are extensive, and due to its territorial extension, it makes it an easy place to visit. You can be in different microclimates in a single day just a few kilometers away. One of its main attractions is more than 200 kilometers of coast on the Pacific Ocean, many beaches special for surfing, a sport that is gaining popularity, and in recent years the most important competitions worldwide have been held on beaches such as Punta Roca, Playa Sunzel, Playa El Tunco and Playa Las Flores, a media exposure in the surf industry that had never been received before. Their Surf City project has brought together a set of elements, a new advertising image, investments in public infrastructure, promotion of private infrastructure investment, and a new social dynamic that is already bearing fruit and is just beginning. But the country has much more to offer, such as the largest concentration of volcanoes in the region in relation to the size of its territory for exploration and hiking, lakes of volcanic origin such as Goat Peak and Lake Ilopango, the capital city of San Salvador, along with other secondary cities such as Santa Ana, small colonial towns in the mountains surrounded by farms and coffee plantations, where one of the best coffees in the world is harvested, the Ruta de las Flores with its cool climate and gastronomic tradition, the eastern area with many more unexplored beaches, waterfalls and rivers in the northern area. There are many expectations in the country for the coming years. Many projects are being carried out. It is understood that step by step a basic infrastructure is being prepared for a more orderly development. Private investment is very dynamically accompanying public projects. Where it is most evident is in the area of La Libertad and in the downtown area of the capital city San Salvador. Public investments in recent years have been constant. In the area of La Libertad in the project known as Surf City, the expansion of the road that will connect different sections or beaches that make up the circuit of beaches with tourist potential is being carried out at this time, especially beaches with waves very suitable for surfing. And in general, the construction of new hotels, houses, apartments for vacation rentals is growing exponentially, in the same way shopping centers with infrastructure for more sophisticated companies. We must also mention one of the government's riskiest and most ambitious baits regarding economic freedom with the adoption of the digital currency Bitcoin as legal tender, which, while it is true, its adoption by the population is extremely low, has put the country in the eyes of a niche market interested in tourism in the country, and also with potential capital to invest. But why is the adoption of Bitcoin being talked about as a failure? Unfortunately, the adoption was during a period when the cryptocurrency was trading at high prices around $60,000, suffering a resounding fall of up to $17,000 in a few months, creating a lack of confidence in the population that, despite the fact that currently the price is again around $60,000 and even reaching its maximum value of $71,000, a large part of the population completely lost interest, not only because of its volatility, but also because of the complexity of an issue that for many is unnecessary when having the United States dollar as currency in the country. In addition, as part of the implementation, the development of the government's digital wallet had too many errors in its execution, creating distrust in users. In any case, for many experts on this subject, expectations are still high, and it is something that, without a doubt, being a pioneer worldwide, is an experiment that many are waiting for and that is certainly worth knowing about. And if you plan to visit the country soon and still don't know what to do, here are some travel tips that can help you. The international airport is located in the center of the country, just 40 minutes from the capital city and just 30 minutes from the Surf City project, more specifically in the La Libertad area. A very good plan is to start your visit by staying in either of these two places. If you are a beach lover, the recommendation is definitely to stay in the coastal area. Likewise, the capital is just 30 to 20 minutes from the beaches, so it is very easy to move around. Highly recommended is if your visit is for several days and you want to see as much as possible, consider hiring a guide with a private vehicle. The use of public transportation is not yet very suitable for tourism, so to make the most of your time it is always better to have help from a professional. You can do several activities in one day: climb a volcano in the morning, visit a lake in the afternoon and go to dinner at a restaurant with panoramic views of the city or the beaches. So it is worth taking advantage of the advantages that the country offers you. For more information about the country, to connect you with many services, such as hotels, lodgings, vacation homes, transportation companies, tour and guides, and especially for services related to surfing, such as classes for beginners, specialized surf guides, equipment rental, you can visit our website salvdorsurfcamps.com. And if you are not very interested in surfing, the website salvadortravelnetwork.com. There you will find a lot of information that will undoubtedly help you plan your visit. We also take this opportunity to invite you to subscribe to this channel. We will upload many videos in the coming months with impressive destinations and places in the country. Thank you very much for having watched the video until the end, and we will see you very soon with a new video.